Heartland is officially back, and this time, it's more intense, more emotional, and more unpredictable than ever. I'm not exaggerating when I say Season 19 is already shaking things up in ways none of us saw coming. Just when we thought we knew these characters inside out, they hit us with twists that leave us completely stunned. And trust me, Episode 2 is about to change everything. Episode 1 opened with pure chaos, forest fires sweeping through Alberta, turning calm pastures into a storm of fear and urgency. From the very first scene, you could feel the tension building. Everyone was on edge, trying to protect their homes, their animals, and their families. And once again, Heartland showed that it's not afraid to tackle real issues. This season's focus on global warming and environmental damage feels more real than ever. In Season 18, we watched the water shortage storyline unfold. It was heartbreaking and thought-provoking. Now, the fires take center stage, symbolizing the unstoppable force of nature and the fragile line between safety and disaster. I love that the writers don't shy away from showing how these problems affect everyday ranch life. It gives the story depth, grounding it in something that feels painfully real. But amidst all this chaos, there's something much more personal going on. Amy and Nathan. Their relationship has been slowly building, and in this season, Amy is finally ready to take things to the next level. She wants Nathan to be part of her family. You can tell she's serious. She even plans a big dinner to officially introduce him to everyone. But fate, as usual, has other plans. Before the dinner even begins, the fires spread too close for comfort, forcing everyone to evacuate. What was supposed to be a warm family gathering turns into a night of fear and uncertainty. Still, Amy and Nathan don't back down. When a horse goes into labor right in the middle of the danger zone, Amy insists on helping, and Nathan refuses to leave her side. Watching them work together in that chaos, fire in the distance, fear in their eyes, was one of the most powerful moments of the episode. Nathan proved in that moment that he's not just another love interest. He's someone who's willing to run into danger for the woman he loves. As his sister said, he literally jumped into fire for Amy. That's not just romance, that's devotion. But even in moments of bravery and love, reality always finds a way to strike back. When Amy returns home, she's hit with guilt. In her effort to save others, she forgot about the one person who needs her the most, Lindy. And this is where the emotional heart of the story really shines. In past seasons, many fans criticized Amy for drifting away from her role as a mother. We often saw her training horses, working with clients, or spending time with Nathan, while Lindy was quietly in the background. But now, it seems like the show is trying to make things right. We finally see Amy facing those choices head-on. One of the most touching moments happens during the evacuation. As everyone rushes to grab their most precious belongings, Lindy chooses to take a photo of herself with her late father, Ty. That moment says everything. Even though Ty has been gone for a long time, his presence still lingers, especially in Lindy's heart. And when Amy leaves her behind to face danger, you can feel the fear in that little girl's soul. Imagine being a child who's already lost one parent and now watching the other rush into a burning fire. Lindy's pain is real, and when Amy returns, she has to face it. Lindy tells her that her promises don't feel convincing because her father once made the same promises, and he never came back. It's such a powerful, heartbreaking exchange. And for once, Amy can't argue. Lindy is absolutely right. That's when Amy realizes she needs to step back and refocus. Her daughter has to come first, before her work, before her relationships, before everything else. She decides to make Lindy her top priority again, even if that means putting her romance with Nathan on hold. Nathan, being the man he is, doesn't complain. He understands and he waits. And honestly, that makes him even more lovable. He's patient, understanding, and kind, exactly what Amy needs in her life. But deep down, we know this won't be simple. In the upcoming episode, things will take a turn. Lindy will be preparing for a big school event, a chance for Amy to reconnect and show up as the mom Lindy needs. But just when things seem to be going well, something unexpected happens. Lindy finds herself in danger, and it's Nathan who steps in to save her. This moment could be a turning point, the beginning of Lindy finally trusting him and maybe accepting him as part of their family. However, not everything will be that easy. Nathan's sister is about to make a huge mistake, one that could destroy everything. She'll betray the Heartland Ranch in their latest business deal, and it's a betrayal that even Lou doesn't see coming. When Lou discovers what's happened, she's furious. And in her anger, she decides that Amy shouldn't be with Nathan. To Lou, it's a clear conflict of interest. Love and business simply can't mix. This leads to one of the biggest emotional showdowns of the season. Lou and Amy face off in a heated argument. Two sisters, both stubborn, both hurt. Amy stands by Nathan, but she knows that Lou isn't entirely wrong. The situation is complicated, and there's no easy way out. Eventually, Amy realizes she can't avoid the truth any longer. She must confront Nathan. Their conversation is tense, heartbreaking, and filled with emotion. She tells him that if he can't control the fallout from his sister's actions, then their relationship might not have a future. You can see the pain in her eyes. She doesn't want to say it, but she knows she has to. Nathan tries to reason with her, but his words don't change the outcome. The distance between them grows, and by the end of the episode, it's clear. They're on the verge of breaking up. It's one of those classic Heartland moments, full of love, conflict, sacrifice, and impossible choices. You can feel the heartbreak coming, but you also know it's not the end. Because in Heartland, even when everything seems to fall apart, there's always a spark of hope waiting just around the corner. Episode 2 is shaping up to be one of the most emotional episodes of the season. We'll see relationships tested, loyalties questioned, and love put through the ultimate trial. And honestly, if this is just the beginning of season 19, we're in for one wild ride. So what do you think? Will Amy and Nathan find a way back to each other? Or is this truly the end of their love story? One thing's for sure, Heartland isn't holding back this season.